Hi, I'm Pete, and this is a PuzzleMaster unboxing. That's right, I ordered a batch of puzzles from PuzzleMaster right here in Canada. Took about a week to get to me, and which is actually pretty good for this time of year. A little longer than what they suggested it would take, but not too bad. So what happened is these things usually go. Somebody posted a picture of a puzzle online. I saw it and I decided I wanted to get one. I was pleasantly surprised I could get it right here. So here we go. Very nicely packed. Packing list here, I'm sure. Yep, packing list. And a whole bunch of packing peanuts. This could be a bit of a mess. But all right, well let's try it. Okay, so there's the puzzle I was going for, and then a couple of puzzles that I ordered just as box fillers, of course. Actually, a puzzle I've actually been looking forward to getting for a while. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a mess. All right, here we go. So very nicely packed. They picked the right size box. So here's one of the puzzles right here. All right. And the other puzzle. Oh, this is actually rather heavy. Okay, and sorry, I'm moving stuff out of shot. And then the final puzzle in the box. Okay, let me get all this stuff out of the way here. All right. Okay. And that looks like it might actually be a useful box. Oh, one more packing peanut. All right, I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen packing peanuts. All right, so here we go. Let's see what we got here. Okay, this is the one I was going for. So I'm just going to set that aside for now. And let's see here. Well, let's start with this one. Okay, so this is the Wisdom Ball. And this is the Wisdom Ball Advanced. Now, I saw these when they first came out on the HK Now store, and I was really intrigued by it, but I really didn't quite know what it was all about, and not a lot of people had them, so I passed. But of course, when I saw them on PuzzleMaster, I thought I'd give it a go. So this says, well, it says Wisdom Ball right on here. Okay, and the logo actually, looks like a PuzzleMaster logo, so Wisdom Ball Advanced. I think that's the most complicated one that they have. Okay, so, oh yeah, and it says Advanced right on there, a little sticker. Activate your brain, 100%. It says gain wisdom through entertainment. Oh, okay, well that's the best way, I think, isn't it? That is inspiring and fun. YCZ Wisdom Ball. Okay, YCZ. I don't even know who that is. Okay, and then on the side here, there's a little medallion. I don't know if you can see it. Little medallion. It says International Inventions. Oh, de Genève. Salam. Okay. Oh, okay. Genève's. I don't know. Maybe is that the inventor, possibly. Okay, the wisdom in its mathematics will inspire the EQ and IQ. This will become the training oriented to disposition and endurance and could replace mobile games. Oh yeah, well I sure hope they do replace mobile games, because we got to get some kids to not be looking at their screens quite so much. Okay, so this is the Wisdom Ball. I really don't even know what that says. It's YCZ, so that must be the manufacturer. Oh, okay, they do give you a website. It's yczball.com. So, and then oh, Taiwan. Okay, so maybe this is not. Yeah, this just maybe is that Taiwanese writing? Maybe, who knows? Someone could tell me in the comments. Okay, age 5+. 5+. So this must be advanced, because they've upped their game. So if you're 4, you're gonna have to wait till your 5th birthday. Now, all the warnings: the toy could not be disassembled freely. The company will not bear any responsibility after disassembling to keep it away from fire. Keep or throw the package away from babies. Okay, don't let your little baby play with the package. The toy has to be unpacked by an adult. These are all good, sensible tips for just about anything. The toy is not applicable to children below 5 years old and cannot be eaten by mistake. Absolutely, you wouldn't want the kid to be eating that. They could choke on it, give them indigestion. And then patent pending, so I guess that's under the warnings. Okay, so that's, I think that's just about everything. Oh, okay, and I think this is important. It's going to give me the playing instructions. Now, hold the numbers to the section of the ball with the same color. To arrange 1 to 4 in counterclockwise order along the edge and 5 to 8 in the numerical order in the center. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, counterclock. Did I say counterclockwise? Got to read the directions. The array in different order is wrong. Okay, so this is kind of important to know how to do it. All right, so this is the wisdom ball, and I don't know if I'm going to need my knife to get into this or not. All right, let's try this. Whoa. All right. Okay, well, that's the first part. I'm not going to need that. Oh, actually, that was the instructions. I probably should have kept that. Okay, so there you go. So what this reminds me of is the old magic squares that we used to have as kids. They were very popular when I was young. Little tiles. I think it had 9 to 15 or something like that on them. 9 to 14 and no 1 to 15, something like that. Yeah, it was a 4x4 square, sliding square. So there you go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, well that makes sense. And so then there's one square that they leave open for you, and then I guess these turn. Oh yeah, this is really cool. So these turn. Okay, that one's sliding quite nicely. That one's sliding quite nicely. Okay, just that one that I was trying to get. It's been a long trip overseas. Oh, there we go. Well, that's fine now. I don't know which one I was having trouble with. So you can exchange them, I guess, I guess you can exchange them. Or can you only exchange those? No, it looks like... Oh, I see. Okay. So they have to be lined up really nicely, and then you slide them in. Okay. Can I slide those? Yes, I can. Okay. So, you know, I don't know how complicated this would be, but honestly, I'm interested in types of puzzles now that appeal, you know, to puzzlers of all skill levels. So I do have a puzzle club at my school, and I'm always looking for something that's just a little easier than some of the puzzles I have, and also a little less fragile. So this is something that definitely appealed to me this time around for that, and it's just something I think I'd like to solve too, just kind of a fun thing to just kind of fiddle with. There's a lot of feedback, a lot of tactile feedback on it. The lettering is raised a little bit. I don't know if you can see that, right? And so just kind of cool. Now, I don't know how we're supposed to get the colors. It looks like they're doing color inversion. Yeah, exactly. So color inversion. So I don't know if you're supposed to solve it. I'll go have to look it up online. Maybe chat with some people about what the actual solve. Green on green or the other way around. This is really cool. Now, looks like I'm going to need a stand for it. So let me give this a try. Hopefully this will work. That's the one thing about puzzles that would tend to roll away. Okay, so that's my Wisdom Ball Advanced, and very happy with it. So the next one that I put, and this really, I shouldn't call this a box filler, because honestly this is a puzzle I wanted the last time. I ordered from PuzzleMaster. My order was just getting too expensive. So this time around, it made the cut. So this is called the 25Y, and it's by a puzzle maker called Jean Claude Constantin. At least that's the way I'd say it. This is the same designer who made the Lab Binary that I enjoyed so much. So I thought I'd give this one a try. This is a packing puzzle, So obviously I'm starting to make my way into packing puzzles and things like that. And this is also a wooden puzzle, so I am starting to make that little foray into other types of puzzles. Now, how to get the wrapper off of this? This is going to be really delicate, but I'm just going to open up the wrapper, and hopefully that was enough. I don't want to have my knife around that. So I don't know much about this other than the fact that you're supposed to, you've got all these pieces and you're supposed to somehow fit them in here. And I assume that the first thing to do would be to take them out. I'm not really sure. I guess I could find out what exactly the game is. Probably take them out, put them back in. Okay, so that's it. So it's called 25Y. And basically it's just, it's a bunch of pieces packed into this space here, and I can see, okay, so for example, I can take that piece out. That's not a surprise, and I can take these pieces out, and wow, okay. I'm not sure how spoilerish it's going to be to start taking things out, but so I'll just give you my impressions of it. So just made of wood, and looks really nice. Different color wood, nicely finished on the actual playing pieces. A little rougher finish on the outside the container. But that's fine. And then the bottom is just pretty unremarkable. I could probably write my name or something on there if I really wanted to. And just sort of nailed together here on the side of the little box. So, okay, so that's a 24Y. So I'm going to enjoy that, and I don't want to spoil anything for people who haven't seen it, so I'm not real sure how much you're allowed to show of these packing type puzzles. Okay, well, finally we get to the whole puzzle that started this all, and the least expensive. I think this was about $12 or so, $13 Canadian. So, as I would say, it's the price of a Big Mac meal, and maybe an extra fries or an extra couple of pies or something. That's about it. Now, this is called the Yolocoloco. And it's supposed to be a, does it even say that on here? It doesn't. It's, oh, yeah, Yolocoloco, I think. Anyway, it's supposed to be a reproduction of the Nintendo 10 billion barrel. And from what I understand, it's exactly that. So, but everything's in Spanish, and I kind of knew that just because I've seen it advertised on, for example, the Twisty Puzzle forum, where people got some from somewhere and were selling them. Okay, so this is in Spanish. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not going to test out my Spanish on here, but if you read Spanish, there you go. You can tell us what that says. Okay, and there's really not a lot of information on the outside. PvP, that's about it. And then Anunciado on TV. I'm just going to guess, gonna guess here it's advertised on TV. I don't know, as seen on TV, something like that. All right, well, let's see what this is. 10 billion barrel. Okay, so this says Yolocoloco. So it's a little different than what was actually, whoa. All right. I'm not sure if it's already started to scramble here or what. We see the black balls are, so I don't even know how this is supposed to work. Yeah, wow. So there it is. There's the logo. And okay, this is very, very interesting, because someone had pointed out that theirs had something scratched off the bottom, and indeed this one does too. It says Blank Industries del Plástico. So, and then whatever it used to say was scratched out. Oh, Madrid. Okay, so Spain, as in Spain. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, so is this, so if it says Madrid, I assume that that's where it's made. Well, let's see. There's some information. Not a lot of stuff on the box, so for box collectors, probably not much there. Okay. Oh, this is great. Okay. It's all in Spanish. So yeah, I don't even want to try and guess here, but I think it probably says a game of something to demonstrate your intelligence, maybe. Okay, so it's trying to tell me a little bit about how this works. I'm gonna have to go read up on this. To be honest with you, I thought there'd be maybe something in English, or it would be a little easier to understand. But anyway, there's the instructions. I'll figure this out. And then this is the puzzle. Okay, okay, oh, I see now. Okay, so I'm moving some of the pieces up and down, and something's gonna move. Oh, okay, and then some stuff moves. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay, so I can move the things up and down. Now, this is interesting. All the little balls in there, I can see all the little beads. One of the little beads I just noticed is kind of a little off. Oh well, shouldn't make any difference. But oh yeah, that's a bead that did not assume spherical shape. So yeah, so I can see now. You can sort of go from spot to spot here. Yeah. I just don't want to get too far down the road. So the black ball's on the top. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna have to figure out what the game is. But there you go. So about $13. Supposed to be a very, very challenging puzzle, and I'm looking forward to learning about this and getting to know the puzzle. It looks really well made. I don't see any issues with it. You got the one little oddly shaped bead in there. Doesn't look like it's going to cause any issues though. And yeah, otherwise everything looks to be in good order here. So I'm going to have to go off and learn all about this. And they do sell these original Nintendo barrels. I was looking at them on eBay, and they're in the $70, $80 range Canadian plus shipping, new in box. So this is certainly a lot cheaper than getting that. And honestly, at this stage, getting something new in box and then opening it and playing with it, and if it's a collector item, might just leave it for the collectors. Okay, well that's my haul from PuzzleMaster. I'm really happy with these, and I got a lot of puzzling to do. Got my, of course, my 10 billion barrel clone, Yolocoloco, which is one way of reading it, or I think the way they intended, Yolocoloco. Play on words. Alright, so I got that. I got my 25Y from Jean Claude Constantin, and then I have my Wisdom Ball Advanced, and I'm gonna have fun with that. Alright, well, as always, I appreciate your comments, your questions, your suggestions, so please leave me some feedback. And in the meantime, thanks for watching.